Randy McKee here with Soccer 605. I'm here in the bleachers with Coach Mandy Green, the head coach at University of South Dakota women's program. Coach, thanks a lot for being with us today.
Yeah, no, great. It's great to have you out here.
You know, we are really going to try to get to some camps this year, and you guys were first up on the deal. Looks like you got a great camp going on here.
Yeah, no, we've got kids come from everywhere. We've got a Canadian, we've got some Wyoming, Colorado, we've got a couple California kids. And then a lot of Midwestern kids. So we've got a great turnout this year, more than almost tripled our numbers from last year. So it's been really good.
Yeah, we just talked to a girl from British Columbia here. Looked like she's a legitimate prospect to keep her, looks like.
Yeah, no, she's been great. I know we've gotten great recommendations. Josh has seen her play a couple different times, and it was great to get her out to the camp. She gets to be coached by us. She had a chance to go on a campus tour a little bit ago, and it has had a chance to meet a lot of our current players and a lot of our committed players here and play against them. So it's been really good.
You know, she has one thing that every coach loves, and that's running that mouth back there in the goal. I just was so impressed with her voice.
Yeah, no, she's very vocal, and you could hear her. I was coming out of the dome, and I could hear her communicating and barking out orders, which is good.
Yeah,
really good
she's not back there just talking. She's back there giving instructions,
yeah.
And she it seems like she understands the game already.
Yep, no, she's in the Canadian national pool, so she's high quality. She's good stuff.
You know, I know, up north, our friends that wear blue and gold, you know, Lang loves running up there and getting those Canadian players, and he swears by them. You know, they're tough and they're hard and they're ready to play.
Yep, no, and I mean, we're obviously trying to get as much local talent in this country, but yeah, there's a lot of very talented Canadians that we're looking at and trying to bring here as well.
You know, you, I think, are going to have, starting next year, probably 4, maybe 5 South Dakota players on the roster. And, you know, what's it take for a South Dakota player to get a legitimate look at D1?
What does it take? I mean, I think it's consistent communication with coaches, letting them know that you're interested. I think it really helps to get to the campus and meet with the coaches, because I know for us, character is a really big thing that we look at, and we want to meet the person, and we want to know that they're genuinely interested. It's not just their parents that are pushing the players to come here. I think what's helped, I mean, we've had a lot of the South Dakota kids that we've picked up because they've come to our camp.
Yeah.
So we've actually had a chance to work with them. Because getting to see them play in a game is one thing, but getting to work with them and get hands-on, you know, coaching and whatever, we get to see how coachable they are, what their personality is like, how they interact with all the other campers, that kind of stuff. So that helps. And then obviously talent and getting out and getting to play in big major tournaments.
Yeah,
helps.
big time. I know, you know, one of the coaches I talked to a while ago about camp, and they were saying, you know, the big thing about a player coming to camp is a coach knows about you when you get there, but when you leave, they know you.
They know you, yep. And I mean, already there's players that we weren't really looking at, but after working with them at camp, we're now seriously considering some of them, just because, yeah, we knew of them, but getting to work with them hands-on is definitely changed our impression, and for the better with a lot of these players.
Well, speaking of changing impressions, you know, last year your team changed quite a few impressions around the country. Yeah. You know, you sent some pretty good teams home, and you've just finished up an incredible spring season here at USD. That's got to probably bring a little extra pressure in terms of expectations for this coming season.
No, I don't see it as increasing our expectations. It's, I guess we had a good spring season, and we want to carry that over into the fall, but we're just we're not focused on the wins and losses. We're focused on getting better every day, and we're focused on this last spring didn't work on a lot of little things. We focused on getting great at a couple things, and doing that and focusing on that kind of stuff, we took the pressure off of winning of us, and all of a sudden we were winning. And so we're gonna try to, we have a pretty young team. We're still gonna try to focus on, different goals that we have set and different numbers that we're trying to reach as far as passes connected, shots on goal, stopping shots on our goal type stuff. when we're doing that stuff consistently, the wins will just happen.
So you're talking not about winning, but about winning process, which is obviously the most important part of the whole thing anyway.
Yep, and especially building this program like we've been trying to do, and with having to build it with such young players, trying to really focus on what it takes to win. And we're giving them as many repetitions as we can in practice, so we're getting good and they can do this without even thinking about it, and it's starting to really show in the game.
Who's going to be stepping up as some of the key personnel this coming year?
Stepping up, one I would say is Sam Harvey and Colleen Reeves are our two center backs who have gotten probably the most playing time of any of our going to be junior group. They this spring really stepped up and they're starting to use their voice a lot more, and the light bulbs you could really see went on for them this spring. I think those two will do really well. Jenny Teslow up top, I think when she wants to be, she can be the best forward in the conference, and I've seen a lot of games we've played in, she's been the best forward in the game. Yeah. I think she'll continue to improve, and has got a real sense of urgency to her because she's got one more season to compete, which is great. Rebecca Sparkman, she's going to be a sophomore for us. I think she'll come in, and she was great for us this last fall, and she'll just only continue to get better as she gets more and more comfortable in the middle of the field. So, I could probably go on. Every single player that we have here has improved so much, and I think we really bonded pretty well as a group this last spring, and a lot of people stepped up.
Okay.
So,
well, and I think that's probably, when you look at it, the magic of what you're doing here is because of all the names that you put out there and even more that you could. You have such balance in the team. Everybody's taking responsibility, and that's the definition of a good team. Yep.
And I think something that kind of got us over the hump too is we started having fun playing the game, started having more fun playing the game, and once the girls learned how to compete and have fun competing, I think it's been a great progression that we've made as a team.
Looks like a few schools are getting ready to leave the Summit League. Do you see any rumors about any new schools to replace them, or are you just going to go with the smaller league, do you think?
You know what? I haven't heard, but I know that I haven't heard any specific names, but I do know that they're working to get more high-quality teams to come in to replace the ones that have left. I know that, the Missouri Valley gets tossed around as far as a possibility for a lot of our Summit League teams if more continue to go and they can't replace them, but who knows? It depends on the day. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the conference. Just worry about the team and just go play the games.
We're working to get better every day. You know what? Whatever conference we play in, awesome. So.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to mention or anything you'd like to discuss before I let you get out of here and to your kids.
No, I know we had a great spring season. I think we made a lot of progress in a great direction, and then we've got 6 more coming in for this next year that I know are going to fill in some holes for us, and are great players coming in. We're really excited about them, and we're just really this will be our 3rd year with this group of players that we have, and really excited about where we're going, and excited to see what kind of results we can get in the fall.
Well, we're excited to get down here and get some soccer. We're getting more and more volunteers around, so that frees us up to go see some more. So we're definitely looking forward to getting down here at least a couple times this year.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thanks so much, Coach Green. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.